who got more time than you think to play against the medium paces and also against spin. His footwork was something that we all thought would be handy to battle at the highest level. Odd bounce there, just kicked off the surface. So once he came into the scene, he had a horrible start to his career. He got about, I think, 3 ducks in 3 innings. But we all knew that he's got some special talent. We persisted with him. And I was the one who forced him to open actually when we were touring Pakistan. Because at that time, Pakistan boasts of a very, very formidable bowling attack, which had Amir, Wahab Riaz, and all these guys playing for them. So I forced him to open, and he had 350s in 3 innings. After that, as we call it, needs to be a little touch fuller. Like what he did this time around. Last over, he went for a boundary of a first or second ball. The ball pitched up, and then he started bowling short suddenly. So this is the length if you want to create problem for these two batsmen, because when the ball is relatively new, that's the time you can make inroads into this batting lineup. Once this ball gets
Zebra
old
off.
and you don't have spinners to contain, it's going to be 10 Nepali batsmen after that. Short and pulled this time. Not enough connection. No timing on that shot. Just a single to Ganendra Malla's name. I still believe he should be pitching the ball up, allowing the ball to move. Pitch the ball short. Only way Ganendra is going to get out is if he mistimes one. It also provides him to score freely. He's already faced 38 balls, so he must be well aware of the fact that the wicket is not coming off. It's on the slower side. Much better length this time. The USA bowler will also have to understand that these two batsmen are very experienced. They've faced the pace of Wahab Riaz and some of the very quick bowlers around the world. So this pace will not boggle them. The surprise bouncers are okay, but you'll have to make sure that they're sharp enough. Still, this length is short. Need to bring the batsman forward, like what he did in the first ball. Short again. Pulls it far as Khadka, but doesn't get enough off the bat. A single to his name. Both these fast bowlers, in fact all four fast bowlers, apart from Netrowalkar, has been on a shorter side. Netrowalkar has pitched the ball up. Odd occasions he has drifted onto the pads and went for runs. Otherwise he has bowled probably the best length, and that's why I feel that he should have opened the bowling. Him and Rashid Heron could have been ideal in that morning session. But for Nepal, managed to play on the riskier overs. Loss of one. That's the length I was talking about. Make the batsman come forward. And that's the length that is going to cause trouble, and it has caused trouble for Nepal and Gyanendra Malla. He departs for 21 after facing 39 deliveries. Both the openers being dismissed in a similar fashion. Outside the off stump. And a very good catch
Game to
taken there
go.
by Stephen Taylor.
Hmm.
This is the length I was talking about, Sachin. Bring the batsman forward. Look at Gyanendra. He was half pressed forward. And the ball just left him slightly. He poked at it. Stephen Taylor, smart, neat catch there from him. Nepal, after batting first, Nepal 46 for 2. Action!
Indriya kati benar itu.
So big blow for Nepal. Captain Gyanendra Malla departing after getting a start once again. It's a good ball, mind you, right in the corridor of that uncertainty. With all the fast bowlers talk about. Ball pitching on off, slightly outside off stump, carrying on from there. Batsman poking at it, getting caught at slip. That's the length that we've been talking about for last 2-3 overs. There's no point bowling short, but maybe those odd deliveries didn't allow Gyanendra Mulla to come fully forward.
Gyanendra Mulla, after scoring 21, after getting that start, departs. A meaningful partnership, you'll have to say, between Paras and Gyanendra, but it's a 50 overs match and you would have expected Gyanendra Mulla to stay for a longer period of time. But in walks vice captain Dipender Singh Airi, and a very good delivery rewarded from Stevenson. He caught a couple of edges of Paras Khatka. Let's have a look at this from a different angle. What a beautiful catch. Came in sharp and took it very easily. Made it look easy, in fact. Stephen Taylor.
Good ball. Now slightly on a shorter side, I would say. Whoever has missed the ball is called reverse. So 14 over gone. Nepal 46 for 2. Be there as long as possible if Nepal has to make any substantial score. Sarath not being in the team will hurt Nepal for sure in terms of experience. Although they have the batting lineup, it's bats really deep. Need somebody with experience to bat around these youngsters. If Paras stays there till end, Nepal will surely post a threatening total onto the board.
Definitely, that's something he has been doing for a long time for Nepal. Easily the best batsman according to performance. Paras 46 for 2.
In every sense, he's the best player Nepal has ever produced. Khadka, leader of the pack. Regardless of him leaving the captaincy, he's still the leader that everybody looks up to in the team.
Such an influence this man has around the country. His following is such that people come into the ground to watch him bat. There was a chart mentioning cricket is my religion, Paras is my God. So that's the kind of image that he holds.
Of course, we have very emotional fan following. When it comes to cricket, there's some nervousness surrounding this ground after the loss of Gyanendra Mulla. When those two were batting, you could hear a lot more sound. Everybody in the crowd now feels that pressure. That's how much they love their cricket here in Kirtipur cricket ground.
Thought of a single initially, said no there, Paras, and rightly so. Dipender Singh Airi, meanwhile, has emerged as the brightest prospect in Nepali batting from the younger lot.
He is very talented for sure. He scored runs in his under-19 matches against very good sides, be it India, be it Sri Lanka. He's a proven performer against quality oppositions. He backs himself. He's got a lot of confidence on his abilities. That's what's important to perform at this level.
Paras this time plays between the gaps. I'm not sure if that was intentional. That's just one run for Paras and Nepal, and 15 overs have been completed, 46 for 2. Cameron Stevenson to continue. He's already represented Melbourne Renegades in the Big Bash League.
We were talking about this offline, Sachin, that this is kind of a world 11. You've got Australians, South Africans, West Indian and Indians representing USA. It's a great initiative, though there's no harm in players playing for some other countries where they're getting an opportunity. It's cricket at the end, which
Nepalese living in United States, you never know.
I was hoping that somebody like a Kanishka Chaugai or Monique Shrestha would probably be in contention, but they chose to study there, work hard, because it's not easy for a Nepali player to go and walk into any national side, as you would know, because we are not a very well-known test playing nation like what these teams are. Australians, West Indians, these players get that benefit going from a test playing nation. Stevenson once again in that corridor all the time. Still feel he should be, if anything, be on a fuller side for him to create more trouble, like what he did against Gyanendra Malla. Both these batsmen, Gyanendra Malla and Subhash Kakurel, they got caught in the crease, not going fully forward, not staying back, and there was enough movement for the bowlers to trouble them.
Also poking at the delivery. A dangerous thing to do when the ball is swinging and carrying. Oh, Paras Khadka hold himself back at the last moment. Very unlike Paras Khadka kind of innings, as Vinod mentioned.
And it's the length. Mind, this ball, he had come forward. That's the difference. If he could stay back to the deliveries that are pitch short, he will not face similar problems. So all the more reason Stevenson should look to pitch it up.
Short this time, wanted to pull it, Paras.
I got 19
His back. Not as much as bounce as Paras anticipated.
Suddenly, getting out. And both these batsmen, Dipendra and Paras, more so over Paras, has found it tough to get going because they bowled so well at him.
Fighting for the drive again. Stevenson, another maiden for him. 47 for 2 after 16 Nepal.